Welcome back to my channel everyone, here with another Farming Simulator 22 mod look video for the 31st of the 1st 2022. Hope you're having a great day, and in saying that I'll jump right in and we'll have a look at the new mods that dropped. Up first we have the wooden shed by user 555, 5.14 megabytes to download. We'll use 2 slots on console. This is a very nice looking shed. The timber looks like timber. You actually see the circle wood grain in some of the planks there. It's very nice. This whole front surface here is how you get into the shed. And pretty much most of these are doors. So have that door, and then you can close the door back there. And this one's a door. That one's a door. So pretty much. Sorry guys, halfway through a yawn then. Snuck up on me. But pretty much this whole front of this shed is doors, so you can move them how you wish or need to. Like so. Yes, we'll jump inside. Plenty of space in here for vehicles or trailers or whatever you want to put in here. Pallets, barrels, anything you want to store you can store in here. Nice timber interior as well with the corrugated iron roof there. Nice framing, even the timber framing has wood grain in it. Very nice shed indeed. Alright, moving on from there, we have the small vehicle workshop right here by Vanquish 081, 6.20 megabytes to download. 3 slots on console. You can't open it. It is basically like the one we had in Farming Simulator 19. So you just park your vehicle on the concrete slab here near that yellow and black line. Come over here and you can customize, repair, whatever you need to do there to your vehicle. Nice looking building all the way around. Nice little awning here. Not much for storage, but yeah, that is the small vehicle workshop. So it's basically a workshop trigger for your farm. Moving on from there, we have this one here, which is the barn with workshop by Agra Modding, 12.02 megabytes to download. Will take 20 slots on console. So you have some storage here, a 2-bay sort of garage storage. We also have a ladder there. Can we climb it? Yes, we can, kind of, if we stay in the middle here. I'll get it eventually. But leads us up to here, bit of a hayloft or storage. Not that there's much you could get through that door, but it is here. If you maybe put some small stuff up here by hand, maybe. Don't know how easy that would be, but it is there. Then on this side we can open the door. Nice sound effects. Nice French folding doors there. Inside we have our workshop. Some nice details in here. Some lawn equipment, boots, tools, shelving. Can't pick much of it up. Oh yeah, we can pick the spanner up. So you could pretend you're actually fixing your vehicle if you wish. Not that that sat properly. Get on my bench. Oh, it's going to glitch out. Okay, it doesn't like being moved. And now it's walking on its own down the bench. Now it's disappeared. We have the workshop trigger right there. You park your vehicles inside or whatever, maybe bigger ones just near the door there, because I don't think you'd fit a harvester in here. And again, we can repair or customize our vehicles. Does have lights. You come over to this box, click L3 on console or on PlayStation anyway, and you have lights. You can work overnight time. Nice fluorescent lights. Those are really cool animation. Very nice sounds to the door. Could do with a bit of oil. Yeah, looking around the outside. It is a concrete workshop there by the look of it, and then a wooden slatted shed on the side with a tiled roof. Very nice little workshop indeed, with some storage, so very practical. Right, moving on, and up next is the Big Barn by Didec 96. 19.62 megabytes to download, 12 slots on console. This thing is huge. It is very, very long. Nice animations and sounds for the doors. A lot of space inside. Could be a bit restrictive with the pillars here in the middle. You can pick up the oil can if you wish. Yeah, you could store your equipment, pallets, whatever in here. Probably best for smaller equipment though, because the door's not that large as you can see. But plenty of space. And we have another door here. This side is even bigger and longer. It has 2 access doors. No lights in this one that I can see. None even on the roof, but here's the other door at this end. Yes, very big cavernous space in here. Bit of height restriction on your stuff due to the framing in the shed. But very nice. The brick looks like brick. Cinder blocks look like cinder block. It is on a concrete floor. Nice timber doors with nice animations and sounds. Go for a quick walk around. As you can see, this is a very big building. Very long and narrow. So basically stretches from the workshop shed to the end of the field. That gives you a bit better perspective, but yeah, it's quite a long garage storage shed indeed. Okay, up next after the Big Barn we have this, which I think is just absolutely awesome. This is the Honey Pallet Warehouse. So it's basically a factory for your honey, so you can actually put your honey in this if you wish. The honey spawns here as well, or you can load your honey in that and it will store your honey. As far as I know, you can come here, so you can put your honey in. So incoming materials, obviously honey, and then you can go over to here, you can store your honey, or you can have this facility actually sell your honey automatically if you wish, or you can have it distributing like most factories and production chains in FS22. But yeah, so you now basically have a honey factory. So that is really cool. That is a really cool idea. Just awesome. So 120 honey will give you 120 honey. So you input 120, 120 goes out. So I guess if you put 120 in, it'll store 120, or it'll sell 120, or it'll distribute 120. But yeah, very, very cool indeed. Nice looking building, good little detail. Got some honey pallet there, a couple of bins. Electrical meter, ladder stored on the outside. Oh, it's air conditioned. Nice. Nice roller door. You can't enter the building. That's obviously where your pallets will spawn. That's where you can load your honey in. I'm guessing. Just by the trailer icon. But yeah, very nice indeed. That should be handy for your farm, that we now have a production chain for honey. Other than cakes or just selling it to the farm shop. You can just do it automatically by throwing this on your farm and setting it to your desired setting. Okay, up next is this little mod over here, which I haven't figured out what it does yet at all. I've looked on the website, the official modhub and Giant's website, and it doesn't really explain a whole lot. But it is this guy here, this little monitor on the ground with these 3 triangles. This is the eDrive Laner by ITS. It is 0.28 megabytes to download. We use 1 slot on console. But this will attach to any 3-point link attachment, front or back. Will even go on your front loader attacher console if you have one installed. But basically drive up to it like so, connect it, then we go, puts those hologram lines out the front, so you can set width or tire width, track width, whatever. It doesn't seem to do a lot. There you go. Actually puts drive lines in the field. I don't know what that would be useful for, but okay. Might be better on the back of your tractor and not the front. You can change it. You can change the width of the tool by holding L1 and R1 together. Moving your right stick left and right will widen out to 3 meters wide, and we'll bring it back in depending on the tire setup you have. Right stick up and down will move it further out from your tractor or in, however you want it set. Left and right on the L left stick will move it left and right, will offset it if you need it to be offset, and then left, and yeah, that's it. That's in control group 1. If you just hold L1, you can turn the holograms on or off, so you can press X and they'll disappear, or you can turn them back on. You can also hold L1 and press circle to lower or raise. So maybe if we lift it, reverse, yes, it won't put the drive lines in. If you drop it and then drive, it puts them in. Maybe it'll put drive lines in your field and your crops won't grow there, so when you go to fertilise and stuff, you have nice track marks for you, so you're not destroying crop. Maybe that's what it's for. That's what I'm guessing. Anyway, it has 2 control groups. So I'm guessing once the crop grows around, you'll have 2 nice neat lines up your field that you can follow for fertilising, herbiciding and stuff like that, and you won't actually kill your crop. Okay, now it's clicking. Okay. After that you can press triangle, puts it in control group 2, which gives you the adjust monitor options. You have to come in cab for this. As you can see, I have the eDriveliner monitor there, so I can hold L1 and I can move my right stick left and right, which will bring my position the monitor forwards or backwards. I can then go up and down on my right stick, which will raise or lower the monitor. I can then hold R1 and right stick up and down will move it left and right, and right stick left and right will pivot the monitor like so, so you can have it set wherever you want. You can make it look like it's actually part of the tractor console if you wish. It's just up to you where you want to put it. It does come in 2 options. This is the standard monitor. You can change it when you buy it to a compact monitor if you wish. It's up to you. Like, you can sit it like so then it looks part of the console there. It does have a manual row count if you wish to put that up. How do we do that? I think it's in control group 1. I don't know what the hollow on or off is. But if you hold R1 in control group 1 and press left or right on the controller, the row count thing will go up to 9, back to 0. Yeah, so I'm not exactly sure what it does other than puts those rows in your field so you can have a nice neat drive line when you go to fertilize or whatever. That's my guess. I could be wrong, but like I said, it might work better attached to the back 3-point link and stuff like that. Yeah, that is the drive liner. I might have to play around with this a bit more and then just do a video just covering this one item, but I'll see how I go with that. But yeah, like I said, that is the eDriveliner by ITS. Up next after that we have the Claas Conveyo Flex Pack, which is these guys here, set of 2 new headers for the Claas harvesters. This one is the 9.8 meter header, so there's a 7.7 and a 9.8 meter header. Both will use 10 slots on console. Both have exactly the same options, just one is bigger than the other. Has the same functions as all your regular headers, so if you hold L1 left and right on the right stick will put your header roller in or out, and up and down will adjust the height for your roller there as well. But it works the same as anything else. Turn it on, just like all the other headers. It will harvest out to its designated width. Very nice indeed. These are by GEFT 25, so GEFD 25, 41.03 megabytes to download. And yeah, like I said, each header will take 10 slots on console. Up next after that we have this guy over here on the back of this John Deere. This is the Evo FS V. It is by Mirrored, 7.64 megabytes to download, 5 slots on console, and it is essentially a plough, an Ermo branded plough. We turn it on. You can create fields with this just like any other plough. You hold L1 and click triangle. If you have a look up there in my help menu, when I press L1 it gives me the allow create fields option. I can press X, it will fold up for transport. Like so, and then you can drive along pretty easy with it. We can unfold it, it'll go back to its plough position. Nice smooth realistic animations there. The wheels fold up, that's pretty nifty. And we can have it, like I said, we can create fields, we can drop that down. There we are, we're creating the field. And turn that off, and then we can plough our fields out as well. And just like any other plough, it will bring rocks to the surface. And raise it up, you can flip it over to come back the other way. Just like a normal plough. Very nice plough indeed. After that we have this trailer here, which is the 2PTS-6A by FSSA modding team. 16.73 megabytes to download, 7 slots on console. It does come with a couple of configurations, which I grabbed 2. This configuration, it's like your bulk carrier, so it will hold pretty much everything. So I'll just grab the tractor and show ya. Does have straps everywhere, horizontal and vertical straps. That's cool, that's something different. It is a swivel axle trailer, but in this configuration it will carry everything. So wheat, barley, oat, canola, sorghum, olives, sunflowers, soybeans, corn, potatoes, sugar beet, chopped sugar beet, sugar cane, seeds, total mixed ration, forage, chaff, wood chips, silage, grass, hay, straw, snow, road salt, lime, pig food, stones, mineral feed, manure, solid fertilizer, back to wheat. Where if you get it in the next configuration with the boards and the strap on the tailgate, it then now only becomes a forage trailer. So it is now limited to what it can carry, but that's its biggest capacity as well. But I'll just show you that it is now a forage trailer. So it's grass, straw. I said straw and hay together and got stray. Oh well, I need to go to bed. I need sleep. Sleep is good. But yeah, grass, straw, hay, sugar cane, silage, wood chip, chaff, back to grass. So yeah, it just becomes your forage trailer. If you get it, like I said, if you get it in that configuration. But not bad little trailers. They do have a few options, which I'll show you at the end of the video. I'll go through all the mods and where you can find them. But up next is this guy. This is the Krone GX440 by Schnibble Modding, 7.01 megabytes to download. Download 9 slots on console. It is basically like all the other Krone trailers we have had, except for the Forage ones. But yeah, it's a haul everything trailer. Holds 44,000 litres, I think, of everything. So not bad at all. And because it's a belt driven trailer, it won't tip, so you can fit it into those low places. Does come with a cover option, so we can open the back door like so. Turn sliding floor on, so you can go up and it will slide. That's pretty cool. And if that's with L1 and up, we'll turn the sliding floor and push stuff out the back of the trailer. If you hold R1, you can then press down and the sliding floor will go inwards, or it should. So you can actually load pallets onto this and it'll take it to the front of the trailer. So you put it as sliding floor forward or sliding floor backwards. So if you put it on forwards and then go back to L1 and turn your floor on, it's now going to the front of the trailer there, as you can see. So you can actually load pallets and stuff in that, which is really cool. And then you can stop that, put it to the back and it'll bring it back out. Also under R1, right stick up and down will actually adjust the trailer there, so depending on the vehicle, so I can lift that up, make that trailer a bit more level for that tractor if I wish. Close the lids, don't need the beacons on. I have the cover, so L1 and left on the D-pad will close the covers. Nice indeed. Could be a trailer you might see on my farm one day. Yeah, that is the Krone GX440. And bringing us to the last of our mods now is this guy here. This is the Amazon Penterra 4502 by Landev. 11.50 megabytes to download. We'll use 5 slots on console. It is a self-propelled fertilizer or sprayer. So we can jump in it. Has horn, has lights, beacons. And this thing has a 4,500 litre capacity. It has a whopping 41 metre boom on it, massive long boom, so not too bad. Decent sized boom for the little slot count that it takes. Once the boom is out, you can then hold L1 and left and right on your right stick. Will widen the stance on your spreader there. If you can see that, you can see the tyres moving in and out. So for a more stable ride, you can widen the tyres, and for transport and easier loading onto low loader trailers, you can bring them in. L1 and right stick up and down will move the boom up and down, so you can adjust the height. Under R1 we can toggle steering mode by clicking L3, so I've got all wheel steering, front wheel steering, rear wheel steering, crab steering left, crab steering right, back to all wheel steering. We can then hold L1 and press R3, so down on the right stick to change the working width from 41 to 33 to 23 to 12 to 2.5 meters and back to 41. So I'll just turn that on. We're spraying all the way along, and I can change it down, and the end boom stop, the next boom stop, that boom stops, down to that little bit, and then back to normal, and we can lower that down so it actually looks like it's spraying the ground. Very nice. Yeah, very nice animations. We can then fold it back up. Not a bad self-propelled sprayer at all. Nice little compact design as well. And that rounds out the look at all the mods, guys. So I'll just jump into the shop and I'll show you where to find all the mods. So you'll find all the buildings. So the wood shed, small vehicle workshop, the barn with workshop, and the big barn and honey pallet warehouse. So the wood shed is under buildings, under sheds. Right at the end here we have wooden shed, $35,000 to buy. And next to him we have the big barn for $37,000 to buy. And then again for $37,000 we have the barn with workshop. That's where you'll find them, under buildings, under sheds. Up next we have what was it? The small vehicle workshops. We'll find that under buildings, under tools. It's there at the end for $5,000 to buy, right there. And then the B one is actually under animals, under bees. It's right there at the end for $15,000. And it says there, location where honey generated by beehives is placed at as pallets. So yeah, you can place that on your farm, put your beehives around it, and the honey will go into this building, come out on pallets. If you have it set to just storing, if you have it set to selling, you'll obviously sell your product automatically. But yeah, that's where you'll find it, guys, under animals, under bees in your build menu. Then moving on into your buy menu, under tools, under miscellaneous is where you'll find the e-drive liner. And like I said, the options are default or compact. So you can have standard monitor or little compact monitor, whichever you wish to choose. The compact one is $100 dearer, so for $1,000 you can have your normal monitor. That's where you'll find it. Guys, is under miscellaneous in your tools menu. Following that is the Claas Conveyo Flex pack. You'll find this under headers, right at the end there. So you get the Conveyo Flex 770 and the Conveyo Flex 930. $49,300 for the 770, 7.7 meters working width, 10 kilometers per hour working speed, and will harvest your grain crops as depicted there below. No options, it is how it is, comes out, comes as the Claas. And then this guy is the same, only it's 9.3 meters long and works same speed and harvests the same product, only it's $58,600. And yeah, it's just slightly bigger, but nice pack of heads for your Claas harvester. Okay, following them you will find the Irmo Evo FSV under plows. Down here at the end, $21,000 to buy, 280 horsepower required to use goes from 2.6 to 3.3 meter working width and will plow at 12 kilometers per hour. So you can change the mold boards from universal to slatted if you wish, depending on which you want to go for. You have wheel options of Trailer Borg T421s or the AW305s. Then you go to Mitas FL02s, back to Trailer Borg. You have a 30 centimeter depth or a 40 centimeter working depth. So it'll just dig deeper than the first option. We have model the FSV Evo 4, which is your 2.6 meter plow. It says there, even though outside it said it's 3.3, did it? 2.6 to 3.3. So that's 2.6 is your Evo 4. And your 3.3 is your Evo 5. Main color options are white or grey. Same with the rim color, grey or silver. So you can have a metallic silver rim or you can have it grey, whichever you prefer. But that is the Ermo plow, guys. Up next is the two trailers. So we have the 2PT-S6A and the Krone GX440. You'll find them both under trailers. They're right there. The Lizard 2PT-S6A will hold everything depending on the configuration. It does have a capacity of 6,200 litres up to 19,100 litres. $4,400 for the base model. Options are capacity is 6,200, 11,100. So those two will hold everything. Then we go to 18,500, and then that's when it changes to the Forage trailer. And then the tailgate changes there. Instead of the tailgate and the slatted extension, it just has the straps. And it takes it to 19,100 litres. Labels, we can change the label on the side from thin to bold there if you like. So the standard to the PTS6A, or we can remove them all together. Spare wheel, we can have yes or we can remove it. So if you don't put it to the remove option, you have the spare wheel sitting there underneath the chassis. Wheel setup, we have the KF105s, which is the small tyres. Then we have the KF105 plus mud guards, which puts the two mud guards on the back. Then we can go up to the KF97s and the KF97s plus mud guards, and then back to normal. Main colour, anything on that pallet there that you wish to have. Design colour does the chassis, like so, and the drawbar. And rim color will obviously does what it says it does, like so. But anything on that pallet for the rims, anything on that pallet for the chassis, and anything on that one for the main body color. And of course your license plate number at the bottom there. Following him is the Krone GX440 at 44,000 litres capacity, $97,000 to buy. Will hold everything there going across the bottom of the screen. So basically everything except for your slurry and liquids. But does have options. So you have Trailer Borg, Michelin, BKT, Vredestein, back to Trailer Borg. All the wheel options are the same pretty much no matter what brand you go for. So you have standard, wide, Michelin standard, wide, BKT is just wide, Vredestein standard, wide, wide 2s, wide 3s. So a few more options with the Vredesteins. Back to Trailer Borg, cover yes or no, and license plate number option at the bottom. So moving on from the Krone, we then go up to vehicles and to crop protection, And under there we have the Amazon Penterra 4502, $245,000 to buy. Will work at 15 kilometers per hour, will drive at 50 kilometers per hour, has a capacity of 4,500 liters of herbicide or liquid fertilizer, and has a 41 meter working width. Options are Trailerborg narrow tires 2, which are just a bit thinner, narrow 3, which are slightly wider, and then back to narrows. The rim, lower profile tyre as well, bigger rim. And Michelin, just have narrows under Michelin. Vredestein narrows again, back to Trailerborg, and your license plate number at the bottom there. So that's where you'll find all of those mods, guys, in the menu. Hope you enjoyed the video, hope it was informative enough for you. Hope you're having a good day, evening and good night wherever you may be. I'll see you in the next video, and thanks for watching.